Morning folks, and welcome to the final day of Cheltenham, and yesterday certainly didn't disappoint. Lisa, what was your highlight of the 5 winners yesterday?
I have to say Sam Crow. I suppose it was just great to see him get back to form. I rode him a bumper winner actually in Fairyhouse at an Easter meeting a good few years ago, and I still to this day said he was the best horse that I've ever rode, because just the feeling of acceleration. So it was great to see him bounce back to form, but I'm sure Patrick wasn't too happy with it.
No, I'm sure he wasn't. It was one of those on the nod. Milan Native also, I really didn't see that one coming up. So like the improvement, Gordon's horse is just, is he doing anything different in the last 3 weeks, or is it just Cheltenham bringing out the best of him?
I don't know. I think they've all bounced back to form here, and they're running absolutely fantastic, which is great to see. They're all in flying order, and you couldn't sidestep any of Gordon's horses at the moment, you know. So he's another good amount of runners today, and hopefully there'll be a few more winners on the board.
Yeah, and Patrick, unfortunately for you, it was on the nod. You got a great tune, a savage tune out of Mellon, and yeah, it was obviously a little bit disappointing, but still nonetheless happy with the run.
Look, he ran a cracker, he jumped brilliant. Paul Townend thought missing the third last cost him, worse will put him in the pocket. If Davey had been beaten, he would have said the second last cost him, and I just didn't meet the last on a perfect stride. We lost a half length and got bet on the nod. But look, it was a great run out of him, and Min, I think, was the highlight for our team yesterday. He's been beaten here by Altior twice. So he deserves his day in the sun. I thought Paul was fantastic on him, put in some fabulous leaps, because he has been a bit sketchy through his earlier runs in the season. So important to get a big winner for Rich as well, you know. He's our main owner, and that meant a lot.
Yeah, and I just thought the 5 winners yesterday for Ireland was great. Obviously my highlight, I think, was the 3 turning in the marsh. I thought that was brilliant. But you've two rides today, obviously 2 nice rides. What are you looking forward? Which one of those?
Yeah, we should look Kenmore in the Gold Cup. It's a great ride. I've ridden a few Gold Cups before, but this is the first time I won one with a proper live chance. You didn't get very far in it last year. I've just literally walked the track there now. I think it might just be on the slow side for him. You know, like last winter was very dry, and a lot of I know it's wet nature, but it was wet on the day. And even if you look at, he's carrying Ruby all last year. This year with Paul, he hasn't been maybe travelling with the same zest. So I just think he might just struggle on this drier ground, or wetter ground. But I think it'll suit Boum Photo. His training has gone perfectly all season. A lot of the other horses have a big question mark. Just Candazola will handle the track. Oscar Lace is wearing a first-time tongue strap. Santini's got his cheap piece on. I just think our fella's solid. I mean, the fact that it's hard to win back-to-back Gold Cups, I don't think it's any harder to win a second one than it is to win a first one. And his preparation, 1 run, 1 win, same as best mate, gives him a fantastic chance of doing it.
Yeah, and you've Bill away in the Fox Hunters. I rode him there last week, and I think he's in good nick. I think if you're getting a good rhythm, are you confident of a good performance?
Yeah, I think he'll run very well. It might be a year too soon. He's only 8. The last 4 or 5 winners have all been 10 and over. But his performance in Nace was very good. Now that was a slow run race on dry ground. It's very different, and a big field 24. Like you said, if we can get out, get a posse, get into a rhythm, I think he has the ability to be bang there at the finish.
Yeah. And Lisa, you looking forward of Gordon's today? If you anyone, maybe a few quid each way, or is there anything there in the handicaps that you think?
I actually think, well, looking forward to first of all the Gold Cup. I think it's going to be a fascinating race to watch, and as well as Gordon's and Boum Photo, and you can't rule out presenting Percy. I mean, he won the RSA here 2 years ago, and he's obviously been set up for the race. So it'd be great to see him run very well for his connections. Latest Exhibition is another one that'd be fantastic to see run very well, and hopefully go on and win in the Albert Bartlett for Paul Nolan and his team. But I think Gordon's horses have a really good chance in the Martin Pipe actually. I think the boss is Oscar with Sean O'Keefe on board. He's in great form. He's a lovely horse, and I think he might be set up very well for the race. So Sean O'Keefe is riding out of his skin, and it's fantastic to have him on board in a race like that.
Yeah, I'm like you. It's latest exhibition for me. I'm really looking forward to him. It's a good story how the guys were able to hang on to him to keep him in the yard, and obviously for Brian Cooper as well.
He's been so progressive as well.
Yeah, and just grade 1 form. It's a very competitive race, so the boys will go crazy. Like if he wins, and the Wexford lads are coming out, they might get home for the next week. So no, that's what we'll. Best of luck both and from both teams, and see how we get on today. Thank you.